Hello and welcome. Bula has the answers for state-level pharmacy law intelligence. It's what we do. Have you been to a trade association gathering lately? How about a board of pharmacy session? Chatted with colleagues in the industry? Did anyone talk about how nice it is to be working in such a stable, predictable legislative and business climate? Not likely. The business is simply getting much more complex and increasingly restrictive. Bula simplifies. We make your life better. The practice of pharmacy is complex. However, if you have Bula as your information partner, your life will be less complicated. We live here in an environment of state-level pharmacy law every day. It's where we call home. Might sound funny or odd, but we love it here. When you visit a new town or country, isn't it nice to have an experienced tour guide? We are that expert guide for state-level pharmacy law. There are many different ways to describe the same thing, the same process. Many states use different terms of art to describe virtually the same thing. This will likely never become unified, so Bula has the code. We have the shortcuts that link these terms of art together. This makes your life better and easier. When you do this search in Bula for central fill, you get the correct answer even if you didn't exactly search for that term. Centralized processing makes so much sense strictly from a business perspective. However, it is often not an option, or restrictions make it a debatable option. Is your team up to speed on the rules in any given state? As you already know, it's not just a matter of whether it is allowed, it's how it is performed and who is doing it. It's important to have an accurate and up-to-date specific list of drugs that can be substituted. We have that list. Collaborative practice is one of those things that make pure business sense. But what restriction does any given state place on this practice? There is no one set of best practices that are codified. Meeting customers' needs is at the heart of compounding. Customization is central to the future of healthcare delivery as consumers tell us they don't wish for it to be a commodity. That trend influences the evolution of compounding. What are the rules in any given state? Is there change coming? The rules for electronic prescribing are amongst those most likely to change. This is a technology-driven trend as well as a society mobility trend. Both forces are strong and moving fast. Which states are keeping up and which are catching up? There is a good place to go for the answers. The questions you have can be answered accurately and promptly. You can have access to the best information available. Bula is the place to find those answers. Assume nothing, that's the central principle in this business. Just because two states are neighbors doesn't mean their rules and regulation are the same or similar. Indeed, they may be quite different. SaaS is an elegant software as a service. Bula modules operate in the cloud, no complications. Focus on the information that you need. Simple, easy pathways to help you find the answers quickly. Drill down to the details only when you need to. Bula tools are high-trust tools because they work. Never be left behind or out of sync.